What's up, folks? Today I'm going to be interviewing Twenty9. My name's B Money, and this is the legendary 20 9.
B Money right here. You
So
already know.
So I got some pressing questions for maybe the most inspirational artist of our generation.
Man, you know, I mean, you could say that, but at the same time, it's like I gotta earn my spot in the game. You know, like I'm still coming up right now. I still got a lot of music I need to put out, but
You've been grinding.
I've been grinding, man. I know you've been seeing it. I appreciate the love, man, the support.
How does that feel with finally gaining this recognition of your art and like feeling like everyone knows who the fuck 29 is?
I mean, it's cool and all, like, cause I was grinding for a while. Like, nobody knew me. Nobody knew like I put out music, and now that I'm finally starting to get to a point to where like everybody like knows my name, like in the city and shit. It's like kind of crazy, like just seeing all the support, the love from the fans. You know, like I really like. I just hope my music out there can like help somebody out, like that's struggling, going through something, or just wants to fucking turn up. Cause like my music, I'm all about bringing like those authentic vibes, like the real vibes and shit.
So who inspired you to make music in the first place?
I would say, like, for me, like, I would say definitely my dad, because he, like, showed me music early on, and I was always, like, I was a big fan of, like, the music he was putting me on to, a lot of rock and roll, a lot of, like, alternative stuff, but then, like, in terms of artists, like, I actually looked up to, I would say, like, the first two, like, Kanye West, and Drake, like, they were both, like, big at the time. We're talking about, like, late 2000s. So that's what really got me into rap for real, like Eminem and shit. And then like the newer artists, I would say like Young Thug, Juice WRLD, Playboy Cardi. I would say like some newer ones too. I don't know. There's a lot of people, but like one like low key artist I feel like that like put me on to like rapping was like Lil Got It. I know he's like underrated in the Atlanta rap scene, but like
The 404.
yeah, dude. So like yeah, like Playboy Cardi, Juice WRLD, all them, like yeah, like that was cool. But the Atlanta rap scene, yeah, that definitely inspired me. Like I look up to the Atlanta rap scene.
Would you say Atlanta has the best scene in the whole entire country for rap?
I would say, you know, Atlanta, it's like a great rap scene, like, because you got so many different styles. You got, like, the old styles, like Gucci Mane and all of them. And then you got, like, the new styles, like, you know, Playboy Cardi, Lil Baby, Gunna, Young Thug. Atlanta, like, really influenced a lot, and I say a lot for the producers, too. Like, we got, like, Metro Boomin. We got, like, I'm not sure if Zaytoven's from there, but someone like that, you know, like, Atlanta's really been up for a long time, but I would say, like, some emerging scenes in the rap scene. I know Chicago's been big for a while. I'll look at them. New York has always been big. I look to New York a lot.
That West Coast, East Coast.
Yeah, that West Coast. And then, I mean, for the West Coast, like, LA for sure. And then, like, another city that's on the rise, I would say, is, like, Jacksonville. Like Jacksonville, Florida, yeah, like
that Jacksonville
drill, you know, like,
drill.
And then, but Florida as a state in general has produced so many people, you know, like Rod Wave, Kodak, all them, XXX,
305.
Yeah, so I want to shout out to everyone. Like the U.S. definitely has the best music scene, like in my opinion. Like out of everybody, like the U.S.
Yeah,
has the
you ain't
best
fucking
music
with that
scene.
British rap.
I mean, like, I'm fuck with it, but it's like, I'm not listening to that shit every day, like, I fuck with some of the, like, English, like, British drill, but, like, bro, the U.S. just does it better, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm proud to be an American, but I know I made the song Lonely in America, but, like, I'm proud to be American.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, maybe proud to be an American's new 29.
Yeah, you know, like, cause I know, like, in a lot of my music, it's, like, all sad and shit, and, I'm lonely in America and shit, but, like, really, like, I was just telling someone this today, like, I was just going through shit at the time, and, like, that was my outlet, was the music, you know what I'm saying?
Well, speaking of the song Lonely in America, where in America do you feel the least lonely?
I would say somewhere like New York City, you know, like really just being in the Big Apple. I've only been a few times, but there's like people everywhere. Just all these big cities that I've been to. LA for sure. LA, I feel like there's a lot going on. But, you know, when I made that song, Lonely in America, I was in Tempe, Arizona, which is like, if you didn't know, I was going to Arizona State, which is right next to, which is in Tempe, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it was just tough, like, being there as a college kid, you know, and just going through things, man. Like, I was so lonely there because I had just moved from Colorado. I was trying to get back on my feet. And when I made that song, you know, it was crazy. Like, I was going through so much. I just look outside. I see nobody outside. And I'm like, bro, it's so lonely here. And it was just going through the motions. Like, damn, well, really, like, my whole experience in America has been, like, a lonely-ass experience, you know?
You're very vocal about your mental health in a lot of your music. And a lot of fans definitely would look up to that with your vulnerability about talking about mental health. And not seeing it as something that should be scrutinized or something taboo.
No, I agree with that because, like, I always try to be real in my music, whatever I'm going through at that time, like, I'm going to talk about it. And, like, for so long, for so many years, you know, it was hard because I was going through so much depression, anxiety, trauma, like, all these things. And I just wanted to, like, put it out there for someone to see and be like, damn, like, if I feel like that, like, it's not bad to be in a bad place, to be struggling with mental health, like, because I know that there's a lot of happy people out there who go through a lot of shit. So, like, I don't know, I just think I appreciate people who notice that in my music and they're like, damn, like, he's really speaking the real, you know, and, like, that's how I feel. It's like, I'm just saying how I feel in the song.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of relatable lyrics in there. I think we've all been in places that 29 talks about. So back to the name 29. When you first started out, you're called Lil Fish. Whatever happened to Lil Fish? So 29, like where that came from. So I was Lil Fish. I always liked Lil Wayne, and like I saw him, like, he made a whole bunch of rappers like with the same Lil in their name, and they were all blowing up at the time. Like, this is like 2018, 2019 when all these Lil rappers is blowing up. And then I'm just thinking, like, bro, if I put Lil in my name, like, I'm gonna blow up. So that's why I named myself Lil Fish, like Fisher, my last name, Lil Fish. I thought it sounded catchy. But shit, that didn't work out. I wasn't focused on making like a good product at that time. I was just really rapping for fun. Was Lonely in America made under Lil Fish, or was it made under?
It was like a transitional time. Like, yeah, I was releasing it under 29, but like I still had that same like Lil Fish vibe, you know? Like, it wasn't like I was fully 29 yet. I would say around 2023, 2024 is when I really turned into 29.
And what does stepping into that 29 persona mean?
It's just like a more polished, more futuristic, more like expressionist, more like risk-taking, like, artist. Like, Lil Fish was more about like the conventional, you know, trap sound, like not really trying to break the rules, not really trying to do too much that's, you know, really out there. But yeah, like now, like I'm breaking all the rules. Like I'm pushing everything to the wall and further. I'm jumping over the ceiling. Like I'm letting everything like in my music like really be pushed out there, because like I want to break all the rules, but I want to like push for a futuristic sound, something that people haven't done before, you know?
I did see the other day on your Instagram that you did say, is this the future of rap? Do you think you're creating the future of rap right now?
You could say like it's possible that I am, you know, like I feel like a lot of the shit that I'm doing right now like is not going to be understood by people right now, but like I feel like when you look back at my discography 5-10 years from now, you're going to be like, damn, so like he was actually like leading the new wave. Like his sound is like pushing the next generation to like think harder about their music, because like a lot of the sounds that I'm putting in my music right now,
like a lot of the patterns, a lot of like the repetition, like is stuff that people have never done before, you know. So I'm really trying to break all the rules in my music now.
And one question I've had in one of your songs, you mentioned to all my haters. What would you, if you could talk to your haters right now, what would you like to say?
To the haters, man, like I know, like a lot of people, like they laughed at me. They say your music's trash. They said you're
Dope.
never gonna make it. They say you're smoking dope. You know, like I've heard it all. I've heard like like I don't show my music to people. I don't have people on my Instagram telling me this, telling me that. You know, and I want to say to my haters, like I get it, bro. Like if you saw an up and coming rapper and you thought like, oh, dude, there's no way this dude's gonna blow, then like you're gonna tell him like, yo, quit rapping or whatever, like that shit trash. But honestly, like it doesn't faze me, like all the hate, like all the fucking controversy like that I've gone through, like it doesn't faze me because I'm being myself at the end of the day, and this is coming from an authentic place. So to the haters, like I just want to say, like, A, if you don't understand this now, you're gonna understand it someday, but like B, like, bro, just stay in your own lane and focus on yourself. You don't gotta hate on me because you don't like what I'm doing. I get that not everyone's gonna like my music. I get that not everyone's gonna think it's a good thing. But at the end of the day, you just gotta understand that I'm being me, you know?
Very well said, sir. If you could have a dream collab of any kind with whatever artist, whomever out there in the world, who would it be?
Bro, this sounds crazy, and I know like other people have said this before, but like I feel like that Adele collab would go crazy, bro. That 29 Adele collab, 'cause,
Rolling
like,
in the deep.
rolling in the deep. And I know you be singing Adele all the time, and like, bro, her voice, just the way she flows on the song is crazy. Just her energy, the magnetism, bro. I feel like if me and Adele got on a song, especially if we got on some like new wave shit, like put her on the new wave shit, like bro, that shit would be out of here.
That's a very cool answer.
Yeah, but
I've never heard.
I would say Taylor Swift, but like it's complicated with that. You know, that's too many feelings attached to that. You know, I got my eyes on a few industry girls, but I can't let that get to my head. You know
What's your thoughts on Ice Spice?
Ice Spice, she a little baddie, you know. Like I fuck with Ice Spice. I listen to some of her songs. Like she's hard as fuck, and like honestly, if Ice Spice wants to fuck with me, just like hit my DM. You know, like I'm always open. You know what I'm saying?
You want to go down in Delhi with Ice Spice?
I don't know, bro. Like she might be like she seemed like the type that would be like a lot of fun, bro. Just like be around. So like Ice Spice, come fuck with me, like for real. I'm really ready for it. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this.
Yes, you are. What is your favorite song that you've produced so far?
I would say, it's hard to say, but right now my favorite is Dark Outside. It's a single I dropped before my recent album. And then my favorite song ever probably is Held In. It's on Resurrection, my 2024 album. It's a really slept on song. And just the way I flow on that and like what I'm talking about is so real. I know a lot of people are gonna say like Old Days, Lonely in America, like these big songs, like they think's my favorite, but like it's really like the low key ones and the ones that just have that vibe, that bounce, like the energy and like just the feeling behind it, like it's like yeah, the raw emotions in it. You know, not every song I make is gonna be a banger, but I try to do my best to create every song as good as I can when I do it.
That's very true. If you could re-record one of your songs, which one would it be? And like add on more stuff or revisit the topic that's discussed in the song or expand on it in ways that you couldn't before.
If I could reconstruct a song?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a couple. I think. Ooh, it's hard. I would say one of them would be
I did a single. I think it was late 2021 or early 2022. It's my first ever song as 29. I moved from Lil Fish 29. It's called Internal Damage. It's on my YouTube and my SoundCloud. It was like my first time really like getting on my own production and like doing my own thing. And I feel like it's a good song, but at the same time, like I wish I could go back and like change some of the mixing stuff and also just give myself a little more freedom to creatively flow through things and just kind of like let everything out, because I felt like I was so constrained in that song. And another thing that I did with Mental Health Inpatient 2, my first album, I dropped it as like a 15 song album or 14, something like that. And I went to the psych ward like after that. And when I got out, I like took it down and re-uploaded it as a smaller album. But I wish sometimes that I kept some of the songs on there. There's some unreleased ones that you guys might never hear. I might drop them eventually, but I just wish that album was a little more filled out, like from top to bottom, because it has "Lonely in America" and a bunch of other songs that are pretty big.
So you're
like,
saying there's mental inpatient 2, 29's version or Andy's version?
Yeah, Andy's version. Like I want to like go back and like make it how it's supposed to be. So like I might re-record. I might drop some unreleased songs. So you could see that in the future. You could see the remastered, the reloaded version potentially. And that's actually what I did with a bunch of my Lil Fish songs. I'm re-upping them on YouTube now. I'm like reloading the albums, pushing more music out just to get some ears on it. And I have some BandLab songs. I don't have clearances for the beats, but I'd like to get those on streaming at some point too, hopefully. So, yeah.
What would you say the biggest struggle for an up-and-coming artist is?
The biggest struggle for an up-and-coming artist is I would just say getting heard. Like a lot of up-and-coming artists might have good music, but if you don't have ears on your music, you don't have people listening, you're going to feel really defeated. You're going to feel really down. You're going to feel like the music you're dropping isn't good enough. And honestly, like, I don't know. I just, as an up-and-coming artist, if I had more people listening to my music, I would have been a little more motivated to, like, lock in. But I kept going through the down periods. So if I could say anything to these up-and-coming artists, just, like, keep going, bro. Like, just because no one's listening doesn't mean the music isn't fire and no one's going to listen eventually. You just got to keep grinding and moving forward, and someday it'll pay off.
That's very inspirational. What, if you could try any genre of music other than your forte that you have in rap, what would you like to do?
First thought goes to jazz. Second thought goes to country. Third goes to reggae. I don't know, like those are some genres I want to try out.
The 29 country album?
It could be in the works. A 29 country album, like if I was gonna do it, I'd want to like really record all the instruments and like go to a studio and shit. And I don't really have money for a studio right now, but yeah, like, country album could be on the way. You might be seeing that soon.
Sorry, we live on the flight path, so we get those American Airlines flights coming in. So CLT. But yeah, that's pretty cool. 29 country album. Now, that would be a very interesting sounding album. Probably definitely push country in a different direction, for sure.
Yeah.
But I love that you're very open to exploring all these genres, implementing little styles here and there from other genres into your own music. What would you say your favorite instrument is?
Favorite instrument? Originally piano, then it moved to synth. Now it's kind of guitar. Like I'm playing guitar a little bit. I'm probably gonna record some guitar into my next album. But yeah, like synth has been like the one I use the most, and it's probably like the one I love the most, just because it's so versatile. I mean, the sounds you can get from a synth is just like crazy. Like so many sounds from a synth, like it's absurd. But you can really do anything with that.
Where do you feel most inspired to make music at, like a place? Like where the melodies, the lyrics come to your head.
I feel most inspired
Probably in my room. Like I recorded most of the songs in my room, so like whenever I'm in my room, like I just kind of like feel the vibe out. However I'm chilling, whatever I'm going through, you know, like I feel like that shit's cool as fuck. Like just being in your room and like fucking just being in the zone. Wait, how much battery do I have? Don't check. It looks good. How long we been going?
20 minutes.
Alright, we're good. But yeah, in my room, bro, like I was just making so many songs in my room, bro, like so many songs, like. But now I've been recording in the kitchen, and that's just kind of fire too.
Whipping up in the kitchen.
But sometimes, like, I'll just go outside and like get like an idea for something, and then like I don't know, like I'll just like feel the vibe out, like whatever I'm going through at the moment, like whether it's like thoughts I have in my head, shit I'm seeing in the world, like sometimes I'll just see some shit in the world and I'll be like, damn, like that would be like a good thing to talk about.
Yeah. Well, seems like that's all the time we got, Mr. Fisher.
E-Money,
Yeah,
that's my
hell
guy
yeah.
right there.
Hell yeah, man.
But
Thank
we
you.
coming back with more content soon, man, and I appreciate y'all. Appreciate B-Money for having me in this interview, and we're coming up for big shit soon.